Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you're all doing well and have had a wonderful week and weekend. So in today's video I'm going to chat to you guys a little bit about some trends for spring that I'm absolutely loving. I am seeing them everywhere and I think that people are totally rocking it. Every season we see forecasts and predicted trends, and it's really interesting to see which trends actually do take off for that season and which ones kind of stay on the runway or are not as bold as they were expected to be. So that is basically what I'm going to be talking about today. I hope you enjoy, and let's get into it. The first trend I want to talk to you guys about is the color green. So it was predicted that for the spring season we would be seeing lots of bold colors, and I'm definitely seeing that, but I just find that there is a really big focus on emerald green or sage green, even neon green. They're quite like bold, quite in your face, very noticeable, not as neutral as it normally is, and I think that's really lovely. Initially I was kind of I don't know how I feel about this, I don't know how I feel about the green, but actually this has turned out to be my favorite trend for this season. I really love that it isn't a pastel color, because for myself personally I am extremely pale and pastel colors can wash me out. It's the same thing with wearing white or wearing very nude colors. Sometimes it makes me look a little bit sick, and I feel that the more bold jewel toned colors tend to counteract that and make me look a little bit more alive and, you know, like I'm feeling good. So for me, I think that is wonderful. With jewel tones, I also think that they go with so many different skin tones, and it's, for me, a more inclusive color. I feel that it looks good on so many more people than maybe a pastel would, or maybe different bold colors would necessarily. So for me, I think that it's wonderful. I hope that this trend sticks around for a while. I'd like to dip my toes into it, and yeah, let me know if you like green, if you're seeing it around, and how you feel about it. Next up is another personal favorite of mine, and it is the trouser. So for the past couple of seasons we have seen people gravitating towards trousers in a more casual setting, so not just for the office, and I am definitely here for it. So for this season there are two styles that I'm seeing predominantly. The first one being very flowy, loose-fitting, softer material types of trousers, and then on the other hand you are seeing more structured trousers, but they don't look like trousers you can only wear to the office. They're still easy to style with sneakers or with a nice pair of shoes, but it's appropriate to just wear wherever you want, basically. So for me, I just find that trousers are a wonderful alternative to wearing jeans. I am that person who wears jeans all the time, and I'm not really that fond of skirts or shorts, so sometimes I want an alternative to my jeans, and the trouser fits that perfectly for me. They are also a really nice alternative to wearing joggers or tights. I know that lots of us are working from home and that is kind of the go-to, but I feel that with wearing trousers you can have that comfort without the more loungewear appropriate clothes. That makes sense to you guys? So for me, I just think that the times we're living in and the way things are going at the moment, trousers are just a lovely trend, and I hope once again that they don't go anywhere anytime soon. The next trend I want to talk to you guys about is the boucle trend. So if you don't know, boucle is basically a type of material. It is a very beautiful fabric, very luxurious, and it is actually a fabric that Chanel uses for their suits. So it is quite iconic. You've probably seen it and maybe you just didn't know what it was. I often thought it was tweed and I was sorely mistaken. So we sometimes mistaken what we are seeing, and that's okay. We learn and we move on. So basically I've been seeing a lot of suits, blazers, trousers in this kind of fabric, and I really love it. I think it is so beautiful. It is so chic. I am a sucker for a good blazer. I am a sucker for a suit. I think it is just the epitome of fine dressing, and basically I just really like this trend. I think that it is very classy. It is something that within the realm that we're living in and the situation that we're living in, we can still enjoy. There's nothing wrong with working from home and putting on a nice boucle jacket and feeling yourself to go to that meeting that maybe you don't want to go to, and just feeling empowered by it. So for me, it is a very empowering trend. I feel that when you put it on, it feels good. I really love the way ladies are styling it. They're just making it look so effortless and so classy, and it's right up my alley. So I don't own any boucle blazers or a suit or anything like that, but I'm definitely admiring it from afar. And yeah, I'm glad that it's around. I'm glad that it's sort of changed the game a little bit. We're seeing a different fabric on the market, and something that is really, I feel like it's unique. Will it stick around for that long? I don't know, but to me it is still an iconic fabric, and it should stand the test of time, even if it's maybe not in anymore. The last trend I want to talk to you guys about is called the interesting neckline. So basically I've come up with this name because I couldn't think of a different name for it, and that's what we're working with. And what I mean by this is the square necklines, the sweetheart necklines, the necklines where it is very narrow on the shoulders and the straps kind of just sits just on the shoulder, the halter necks, the cutouts, the very interesting shapes that like Zara is coming out with at the moment, where it's got this big like circle detail, almost want to call it. And I really love this trend. I think that the variety is so much fun, and I like that as consumers we can pick and choose what we want, and we're not stuck with a specific type of top. I also think it's just really fun and interesting. It adds dimension to an outfit, it adds a little bit of extra detail, and it's an easy, non-expensive way of just keeping up to date with what's going on and adding that extra oomph into your outfit. So yeah, that is the last trend. I hope you guys enjoyed. Alright, so that is it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below which trend for this season is your favorite, and leave a comment down below telling me which trend you don't like for this season. I'm quite interested to hear your opinions on that. I think that there are very bold trends going around at the moment, and I wonder how many of you are actually interested in those. So let's see in the comments down below who likes what and who dislikes what. Also, if you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe and like it so that you can keep up to date with my uploads. I would really appreciate it. I hope you guys have a wonderful week ahead. I hope you have a blessed week ahead. I hope that things that you are hoping for come your way. I hope that you just have a reason to smile. So I will see you next week in my next video. Same time, same place as always. I love you all so much. Bye-bye.